Because for God's sake, I've procrastinated on this for I don't even know how long. Like, this should have been done centuries ago. Anyways, Zhongli's waiting for us somewhere around here. Is he in the funeral parlor?
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng funeral parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
You said it. Oh, that's not even that far. That's convenient as I don't know what. Excuse me, pardon me.
Just a few more.
Yeah. Guard, Northland Bank. I'm trying to get through. What are you thinking about? I was just going back and forth in my mind a bit about what I should write in this letter. Usually I write to my family back home, but recently I've gained pimple. Tell me about your pimple. He's also a guard here at the Northland Bank, but he's on duty during the day, while I'm on duty at night. To tell you the truth, I don't even know his name. One time I actually left the letter I had written to my brother at our post. Okay, I don't care. Mr. Zhang, we've been expecting you. Hello?
You call this cooperation between harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Yo.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land?
Hey, it's that.
I'm sure you must have enjoyed that.
Hey, it's that feminine pup who. You took the Gnosis.
Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Yeah, I'm here. What about it?
It's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
Cube up. Cube up.
It's
right
you
now.
two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Oh, shut the...
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
I knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides,
Wow.
I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real
Oh,
deceivers here
you're
are Senora
lucky that
and
I like
Zhongli.
you this much.
Curse them for leading me on.
Wait, what?
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Why is Tartaglia staring at us like that? Like, he's staring me deep into my soul right now. He knows something that we don't. Now, you mind filling me in on this little agreement
What in the world
going
are you
on
talking
here?
about?
The contract
do
is
it.
fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
How sanctimonious.
I mean, we all knew to begin with, to be fair. Right?
What? So you're the Lord of Geo? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon
Splat.
falls out of the sky and all of Lyra goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see. Am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain.
Yeah, please do.
As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
Yeah. Please tell me you had another plan just in case this place was on fire. There are like nuclear warfare, zombies, round one start.
That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people. And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague Child, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, Traveler. These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
You don't say.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
Hey, you made me and him
thanks
scrap.
would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
Yeah.
Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty.
No you ain't.
Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Nah, where you think you going?
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Freak you think you thought.
Do as you wish.
No way we're letting her leave, right?
Now then,
No.
is there anything else you wish to ask me?
What the world was worth your gnosis? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Exactly.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
Don't tell me
However,
Dave that
I
was
am the
for
god
free.
of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Bro, you cannot be serious right now. They have two gnosis. What the heck are we supposed to do? They have two gnosis. Oh my goodness, I swear to God, they somehow get a third. You know.
Hello.
They already gathered this many. Oh, what's up? Welcome to the
Today's
stream.
the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
I almost fell right there. Well, I'll take those. Don't mind if I
Not
do.
too much. Just bored waiting for some of my friends to hop on Genshin.
You know that
feel
god
you.
from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of
So
nowhere.
I decided
mean,
to check
it's
out
been
some
2,000
live
years
streams.
since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Oh, well, I'm just going to be playing story quest and crap. Probably after I finish this, I'm going to end stream.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make
Oh,
an
no
announcement.
worries.
Let's hear what the
I
Ministry
am
of Civil Affairs has to
R56
say
and way
first.
past this. It's kind of nice seeing the stories again.
Ah. So I assume you're just waiting for Inazuma. Oh, and by the way, are you, like, excited for Kazuha? Because, like, honestly, I'm super hyped for him.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
Oh,
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high
Not
in
for
rank.
Kazuha.
I think they
I
called him
am
Child.
more excited for Ayaka and
Fatui.
Yoimiya.
They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Listen to the Millilith announcement.
Hear ye all! The Chi sings words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chi-Sing's announcement said.
I'm honestly not too sure either, but I'ma act like I knew what happened.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chi-Sing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Say so. Where in the world is it? Oh, right here.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are there speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Huh?
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
Hey.
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Can... Well, can you give me a 5-star in my next roll? I know I like literally just rolled one with this gravestone, but please? I'm desperate.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
He actually spoke. Final farewell. Who all do they want me to talk to? They just want me to talk to people?
Rex Lapis. Oh, Rex Lapis. Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
This dude sounds like he's about to break out crying. I mean, his Archon did just die, so... Mondstadt's looking pretty good, like I was saying last time.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it.
Okay, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole,
But it
lady.
seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
What do you gotta say, Mrs. Ping?
As for the mortals and Adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
That's all? Oh, he's just over there. Hey. Okay, now that our awkward silence is over.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
Can I just say, like, I want his voice actor to read me bedtime stories. Like, his voice is amazing. Like...
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some 3rd-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
Unless you broke into Child's piggy bank, I think not.
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Dang, that got real personal, Paimon. Is there something you want to tell us?
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It's a fine journey.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
You know what that means. Kaya Bridge time. Call all your friends and suffer.
The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
So what you're saying is she's incognito too.
Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh, I remember that. In like if you've seen I forgot what it's called, but if you've seen the trailer for Kazuo, then you know that they were hunting for his vision. But of course, he wiped the floor with all of them.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the 1,000-armed, 100-eyed god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity.
I mean, he does seem very matured, aside for the fact that he made us pay for everything. Keep your wallet on you, man.
Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, And of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Tell me about Child.
Yeah, about that. Before the Chising made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Chising from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
The trial.
Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Chising were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's about it. Child and the trial.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Beiju's just going to send us there on her cannon. I mean, sure, it's suicide, but I made it. A new star approaches. Ooh, thank you. Here, I got this for you. Let's tell me about this. Alright, I finally unlocked the teapot thing. I'm gonna worry about that later. All the way down there, Jesus. Back to Mondstadt we go. I'm trying to figure out who we could possibly need to talk to. Ah, Catherine. Why, hello.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
More companions would be nice.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Official?
Blonde. Dresses all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean...
Could it be?
Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Hmm? Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Wait. I'm still kind of certain it's Ritual. Are you sure this is a man?
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? I just can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya.
Okay, it's obviously not her then. They're not in the guild.
Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
What, Bennett? Wait, no, he's a part of the guild too.
Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now. Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Dainsley. Hey, Lawrence, how's it going?
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
I actually want to meet this guy. Hey, Wagner.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too, then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Yay, Diluc. No, not that. Oh, he's inside. Hey, Charles.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Another day, another lack of alcoholic options. You don't need that anyways.
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's D-Luke for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Okay.
Go on, drink some more.
You're a drunk guy down there.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
Who in the world is that?
Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Yeah.
Go on, drink some more.
Hey. Hey, I'm talking to you.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling? Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
I mean, hey, he's probably strong.
That little one beside you.
Emergency food.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
I mean, I was hoping you'd want adventure with us, and oh my god, your eyes are amazing! Look at his eyes.
Sure.
Oh, that was easy.
He was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora, and 3 answered questions.
Oh, that's easy.
The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
That's easy.
That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
Alright, bet. Lay it on me then.
Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
How did you know that? How did you know that?
I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown.
Have you just been stalking us? Like, sure, you're lucky you got a pretty face, but I swear to God, I'd punch you right now.
Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
The Qixing and the Adepti.
So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not.
Is he going to ask how
Which of the
did
two
we
do
get
you
it?
think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Perhaps none.
So, this is your answer then. I understand. As I thought. You really are similar to her.
Oh, he knows. Hey, 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 hey. I'm sussing
I'll
you now.
take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like
you
you,
look
I
like
am
it.
currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
Dude looks like a whole magician.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid.
Oh.
It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
You know, I'm just built like
Sounds pretty
that.
dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
They're not gonna defeat us.
Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
That manner, it's just like hers. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon.
Oh.
Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Okay. Now we're talking.
Go on, drink some more.
Hey, what's good with you?
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss. The Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods. Hmm? Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
This dude really is mysterious. He's got my attention. I'll tell you that much. Maybe we'll get a show of power. Oh wait, this is the one, right? Yeah, this is the one.
The scent of the Abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Whoa. Hey, where'd you come from?
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Oh, those two already died?
Time for retribution!
Steady it.
Ooh, a foul. Oh, do you look at this?
Absorption test.
Ow.
By royal decree.
Haha! Where's your shield now?
Swirl, Mark 2.
Can I set this ablaze? Nope, no I can't. Ah, come on.
Stand clear. Leave it all to me.
No. Crap.
Animal test 6308.
Ow. Stupid abyss mages. Please hit him with the bubble. Ow.
Absorption test. I must leave no stone unturned.
Oh no, I gotcha.
Odds, reveal thyself. Animal test 6308.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left. The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
This dude looks like the type of guy to get simped over, like 24/7.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by
For
the
what?
traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Alright. Oh! Yes! Oh, only 5 primos though. Go to Wolvendom.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
This dude barbecuing over here?
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only.
You familiar with that wolf?
No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Just a second, but does that say abyssal? Or just abyss? Oh, look at what we found.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary.
Get him, Oz.
Let's beat him up first.
Predators?
Steady us.
How did they not decide to recruit Noah as an idea? Like, she has such a handy vision. They have literally no reason not to.
Stand clear.
I did not mean to do that. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Wait, is her shield almost ready? No, it is not. Oh, now it is.
Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the abyss. Another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the abyss. Yikes! Where do these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Oh, I bet.
Time for retribution!
Are they all dead? Yeah, they're all dead.
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found some signs myself. But they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
Actually, now that I think about it, he looks like a person straight out of Beyblade Burst. Like, seriously, like, no joke. Now we're back at the site of the incident.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Didn't mean to do that. Wait, there's just a... Hold up, let me go up there and grab that.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Come on. Almost there. Just keep on trucking. Alright, let's take a moment. What is he doing? Bro, what? What was that? Oh, I almost fell. I'll take that. Then we'll just swoop down on homeboy.
Absorption test.
Vaporize. Lots of it. Vaporize everywhere. Have a little more. No, you don't. No, you don't. Where do you think you're going? Another?
Don't break my glasses.
Ow. Oh, not this thing. Whoa. You son of a... Nah, don't protect this old man.
By royal decree, animal
Go,
test
get out of my way.
Time for retribution!
Oh no, oh no. Official. Take that down, No, behind you. Oh my god.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That one that I knocked down earlier is pretty mad. Don't worry, you'll get some attention too.
Burn!
There you go.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
Quite a shame.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them.
Speaking from experience.
Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
She... no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one-man restaurant is great too. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
What was that?
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
Could it be the Abyss?
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
If you say so.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he?
Yeah, just like every other
Let's use that
character.
wind current nearby to catch up.
Roll to absorb the shock.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
It's nearby.
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
Last time?
My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
Hmm. Look at his face. Bro, what? We're having flashbacks now? That's how you know we're a protagonist. You trying to tell us that his sister's around?
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Yeah, the moment we touched it.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that she is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself. Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again. After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Wow. Involuntary sacrifice. All the way in leeway? Ah, jeez. What are you just doing on about?
Oh, yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go after anything! 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures?
Are they talking about
Traveler,
him?
it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lon? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber in Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
You already know something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times before. You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual.
Well, are we dealing with Sly Cooper here?
The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
Kinda like Stanley?
Ah, you met the living legend himself while you were in Mondstadt. Correct. The Grand Thief is someone just as renowned as him.
Yeah, the grand legend. Living legend. I'm sorry.
So, despite being
corny.
relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Oh, I'll take it.
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
We will be reunited. Well, guess we'll be on our way then. Oh, we're going to see some crazy stuff here, guys. Strap up, alright? Because things are surely about to get crazy. Hello. Oh, frog. Another one. Let's get this started. Oh man, this place is real shady looking.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
Shady, but this place is also really awesome looking.
Guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked. Absorption test. More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction.
What is this, bro?
Why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins?
Ha 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 ha!
Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
You know, just helping from a I can't even shoot it with Fischl. Yeah, no, shooting it isn't gonna work. Ah, it spawned on me. Ow. Oh, oh. This place is sick looking. Who is that? Is that even a...
This looks like a person.
Is he in a genjutsu right now?
Grand Thief?
Bro, he is in the Kodo Matsukami Kabo.
Is he praying to something? That's...
A statue of the Seven? What in the world could it be doing here?
Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too.
The Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's...
In a genjutsu? Yes.
Hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead. Paimon doesn't
Oh my
feel
god.
so good.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon.
Good idea.
Now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Yep, time to go. Don't gotta tell me twice, it's time to step on the jets! Oh, 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 oh. Those are breaking behind us. Crap. Yeah, this place isn't good at all. This is real bad. Who the heck are you?
Spy on the secrets of the Abyss.
Is that the Herald? The Abyss Herald?
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price.
What is
As
that?
a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
Oh no.
An Abyss Herald?
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs.
Alright.
Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide.
Alright, I'm gonna be back real quick. You just take some time to digest what's going on here. Alright, we're back.
The
Let's
Abyss
continue.
is unstoppable.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot the severity of the situation that we're in. Oh, this is going to be a new enemy? Oh my god, what in the world? I mean, you know, not like it's anything much for me, you know, I'm just built like that.
Animal hypostasis at Midnight Phantasmagoria.
No, heal me up.
Stone.
Get back here. Huh, you thought. I just keep interrupting his attacks.
This power, it seems familiar.
Stronger than you thought, aren't I?
I see. So it's you. You are the one.
What do you mean I am the one?
In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
Hey!
What a tough battle. Are you okay?
I mean, it's nothing much for someone like me, you know.
Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them? Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Let's get that out of here.
Oh,
Fast.
right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
Jeez. The traveler and Paimon swiftly leave the ruins.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Yeah, it's been like a day or two.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange.
Yeah, that herald you were talking about? Dude was weak as I don't even know what.
Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Yeah, he got absolutely owned.
How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
I like how there's just like a lizard chilling right there.
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Hey, this lizard's chill. Never mind. Wait. Was there just a random fire over there? Okay, never mind. I just the like sticks weren't loading in. So I was a little confused. Alright. Oh my god. Why? Why though? For what? Bro, for what?
I must leave.
For what purpose? Oh no, no you don't, Buster. Son of a... Jesus, I hate water this mages. No, 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 no. Fischl, mow that down. Nice one, Fischl. Why do they do so much damage? Holy. Just heal up real quick.
Stand clear.
I really need to get Bennett this next banner for Kazula. He's going to be so helpful.
Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yep, those are important materials.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Yeah, Mr. Dillick has done that before. Or Master Dillick has done that before. It was pretty gruesome, but I enjoyed it.
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the Abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all.
We shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Okay. Having us go all over the place. If I can just clump the water mage and the ice mage together. I mean ice mage. Oh wait! Oh no! I done goofed. I done goofed, son. Oh my god, I done goofed. Oh my god.
Let night fall.
Ow. Holy. No, run. What? Aw, son of a... No, don't do it. Don't do it. I knew exactly what was coming.
Absorption test.
Get out of here. Die, 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 die. Then just you two back here. Goodbye.
Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here.
Say that again.
Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh?
Khaenri'ah.
Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh.
I'm lost.
Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
I know about Conria. No, I don't. No, what?
Huh?
Because I have memories of Conria. What did you...
You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Conria you saw, what was it like?
The traveler tells Dane about the Sea of Flames they saw 500 years ago.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Conria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Conria? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago.
So you mean to tell me...
It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Oh my god, we're learning a lot now, aren't we? So are we technically just 500 years old?
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Conria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Conria. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria, so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Conria than both of you. Conria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Conria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
abyss mages?
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Conria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
They were a farming equipment?
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Here we go. Oh my god.
Time for retribution!
Ow, what?
Steady as stone.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Ow. Ow. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Oh my god. This sucks. Hard.
Animal test 6308.
Oh no. I can't believe you've done this. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh my god.
Verdict is
iframe, haha. Ooh, ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. My shield will tank it. My shield will tank it. Oh, thank God for Noel.
I must.
Real lifesaver sometimes.
Oz, reveal thyself.
So why is Sucrose for? Ah.
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
These nicknames keep getting longer.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Conria. Though of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Conria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan.
Not at all.
Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Yeah. Getting a whole bunch of achievements. Keep grooming me with this.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Anemo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though, does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Anemo Archon! And actually, the Anemo Archon is... never mind!
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Huh?
Leave it to us.
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Oh boy. Huh. Barbara.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, As you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories?
Oh, God.
Sorry, Barbara, but we
Just
can't
destroy
tell you
that
about
cover.
the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Rosaria?
Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay.
This whole thing is
The
starting to get
Unmarried Knight will be
intense.
there, then. But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
Let's go.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
To Wolvendom. Again.
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Leave it all to me.
Oh no. Yo, they're messing Sucrose up. Bro.
Reveal thyself.
Oh my god.
I'll catch up.
Now just lay into him, Dilly. Yep. Take all this damage. You like that?
There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down. Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Hey, you stay safe out there. Happy travels.
Strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do. Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you
Jean?
two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble.
Cheez-Its.
Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time. Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
Did I even mention it? Don't mind me just passing through. Wrong neighborhood, I know. Just... Oh, God. Oh, okay. They're chasing me. They're fast. Jesus, they're fast. Ooh, more books. What in the world?
Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
Hey, Razor. Okay, a scam call.
You not welcome here. So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past.
Bro.
Lies. Lies.
He got restrained this easily? I mean, I kid you not, I folded this guy pretty easily. He had to run. I could do it again if you want me to, like...
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no, is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
I'll stop this.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
Defeat all opponents. Alright, first of all, let's take care of these Silitrails because they're going to be annoying me. Whoa, 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 whoa! Yo, whoa, chill. You weren't Tartaglia.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Come on, heal, 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 heal. Smack, smack.
By royal
Smack.
decree, Animal Test 6308.
Ooh. Oh crap, that's not ready yet. Ah, missed me.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Did you just say abyssal roar?
Stand clear.
I don't understand this, man.
Swirl, Mark 2.
No, you don't.
Time for retribution.
Let's finish this once and for all. Oh my goodness. Okay, not if you're going to do that. Bro, what was that attack? That was awesome. If I knew I was missing out on stuff like this, I would have hurried with the story quest. Psych, not as long as I'm here. Oh my, no, no, yo.
Steady.
What is this dude made out of?
I'll catch up.
You can't just be throwing new stuff at me like this. Razor, like, some help would be appreciated, you know? No, can I undress him with sucrose? Okay, that sounded kinda wrong. I think I can. Oh, he's going to do it again. I've gotten used to that. Oh my god. Let's heal again. Bro, get back here. You know, it'd be a lot easier, you know, if Kazoo was out by now, and they ended Klee's banner already. Like, Christ. I could use a sub DPS, or maybe become my main. I'm honestly not sure. Oh no, oh no.
Leave it all to me.
Bam, 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 bam. Schmack. Schmack.
By royal decree, absorption test.
Just keep taking his shield off. Cause here at TATSU Incorporated, we're programmers. Grammers.
Steady as stone.
We're programmers. Why does he keep running? Stop! Just stop it! Bro, you know, if you want to play it that way, we can do that.
The abyss shall rise. The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you.
Yeah, no, finish him off, Boreas.
How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
It disappeared again.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
It's not your fault, Razor. Come on.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No,
only
we
by
heard
chance.
about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget.
Tell us about it.
It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Could it shoot missiles?
Missiles? I do not know this strange word. As I said, I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans.
Alright, could it spin?
It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Why is this autoplay taking so long?
Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway,
Yeah.
this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too. Also, be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
This place just gets crazier and crazier. Oh, Lord. Huh.
Rules of this world.
Oh, I didn't even notice him back there just stalking me.
Dane, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
The Traveler tells Dane what he learned from the spirit.
I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral.
The Tyrant's Final Fury.
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the Tyrant's Final Fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom!
That
It
was
would fire a
adorable.
ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's Final Fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
No need.
What do you mean?
I remember.
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
This rain really sets the mood, I must say. To Storm Terror's lair. Oh, I have my weekly attempt ready. I'll make sure to do that later.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye.
Alright. Yakugan.
Ooh, so what did you see? Huh?
Jack crap.
Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try. And done.
Oh, bro.
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
She doesn't know what
As the
prototype
Abyss Order
is?
has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
By doing what exactly?
We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
And if this operation goes wrong...
Heck, that's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too! Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now!
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
This dude got some crazy powers. I knew you was hiding something. He's packing alright. I just realized that can be taken so wrong. Don't clip that and take it out of context. please. Let's go.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Tibet. That or the stupidest.
Maybe a little bit of bull. No! Crap. Come on, 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 come on. Made it.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsliff, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
So.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption.
Yeah, and your
Time
voice.
to silence you.
It sounds like you haven't been drinking a glass of water in gods know how long.
Bow before the Abyss.
Nah, don't back away this time. It's just me and you two. I messed that up. I'm going to pretend like I didn't. And Abyss Mages. I just gotta keep popping the long shield and I should be good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fischl, take care of that. Good job, Fischl. Good job. You did good. You did good. Alright, you know what? Let's just hurry up and take care of these Abyss Mages.
Animal test 6308.
Did he unleash another bubble? No, okay, no he didn't. Oh my god. These guys are going crazy. Noel, pop another shield for us. Okay. Oh my Christ. Another bubble? No, you can hit the bubble. Ha 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 ha.
Leave it all to me.
Shield. No, don't aim after him. Not him, not him, not him. Oh my god. Son of a... Whew. Chill. Alright, Noel's healing is actually doing some pretty good work. We're doing good work here. Why have the Knights of Avonius not hired her yet? Like, she would make such a good knight on the battlefield. Whew. Oh my god. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Shield, 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 shield. Oh my god. These guys are getting real annoying.
Someone needs assistance.
No, 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 no. Why did it switch to build? Why? I don't even remember pressing that up arrow. Take care of this one. Take care of this one right now.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Take care of him. Take care of him. Take care of him. Take care of him. Yes, yes, yes. No, shield. Get out of my way. It's like a move.
Animal hypostasis.
Ah, her shield isn't even ready yet. Alright, it's just me and you now. No Chief Abyss mages. Just me and you, buddy.
Leave it all to me.
Get back here. Why are you running? Why are you running?
By royal
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
steady.
Bro, chill. You woke up and chose violence. It is not even that serious, homeboy, I promise. No, Oz might do some work here. We'll just be boosting his electro damage. Okay, we did shield. Get back here. Oh my, he did 4 that time? Oh no. Bro, give me a break. Oh, thank. Oh, look at us go, bro. Yo, what does this thing have on us? Nothing. Nah, freak you think you thought. You actually thought you were getting away? Again? Ah, nah. Lumi?
Princess.
Bruh. Bruh.
Could that be?
Nah.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss.
She belonged to the streets.
That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes.
Come on now.
Of course. Home is wherever we are together.
Please don't stay with these swines.
To the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet.
Don't stay with these swines.
Come. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether.
Come on now.
I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
Come on now.
So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Bro. Lumine. Lumine's for the streets. Oh, nah.
Left.
Lumine is for the streets now.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Uh-huh, that's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all? Oh, well then, let's go over it again. First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, We don't know for sure if she's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah, you're right. Then, we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
Bro. Think about it. Someone call Future because she belongs to the streets. Oh my god. Bro. You know, I was suspecting that something was up and maybe she's on the wrong side of the whatever. But never did I suspect she was with the Abyss Order. Bro. You're bugging. You're bugging. You are bugging. You cannot be serious right now. I know you are not serious.
Cleanse the corrupt souls of this world.
Do I have any more quests? That is the event. How did I even get into that? Bro. Well, at least now I have Tartaglia's story quest. My brain hurts. My existence hurts now. Oh, never mind. It's right there. It's right there. Oh wait, no, that's for Tartaglia's.
Only us with you next time.
Whoa, there you have it, people. I'm sorry that we have to end this stream off, you know, raining. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Because I know I sure did. We've seen things, we've been places. It was... I don't even know how long I've been streaming for. Hold on, let me see this. You know, but that's not what matters right now. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow when Kazuha drops, and we'll do some stuff with him. Maybe Inazuma will come along with them.